Yo, 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 yo. You already know what it is, but Pippage back in this bitch trying to get out the room. I trade the Asian. Yes, yes, yes. It's been a little minute since your boy been on the screen, but we still been hitting in the markets. Hitting in the market, hitting in the market, hitting in the market. Let me get the microphone right so y'all can hear me in the back for all the people in the back. Big booty records. Big booty records. I say big booty records is in the building. Thick booty records, big booty hoes. Let me get it right. I messed up that promo. Stick with it, record. Stick with it. Yeah, been overall a solid week. Overall, been a solid month. Been smacking trades left and right. Been hitting. I was kind of upset. I missed all these good gas right here, but definitely pretty much one, two. So I won over here, and then got 8 up last night over here. Last night I had like 10 positions open on this trade because I thought we was about to retrace back down to this 1 hour support. But price action just got up out of there and kept it back to the top side, homie. Boy got cooked. Coming in from the did not do a weekend analysis, so I can't even say that. But just I didn't make a weekend analysis, but I looked over the chart. So coming in from the weekend view perspective type deal. What we had was price action is bullish on AUDUSD. Lower time frame, yeah, lower time frame bullish, big bullish, up pushing back into. I don't think it's gonna come way back up in here, but the high to the low from the daily time frame. Yeah, we record. Okay, from the high to the low in the daily time frame, but I do believe this area right up in here is what's causing our traffic right here. So tonight, what I'm kind of looking for, if we don't just sweep through all these lows, I'm looking for price action to pull back down just a little bit, push me back up into this little supply right up in here, then see if we can leak. If not, we might be coming all the way back to the his op of that daily range from the high to the low. So overall, lower time frame bearish. Um, 4H and 1H pushing to the top side. The what we can kind of see here. This is from 2 weeks ago. But yeah, we had the buys from the bottom. We had some buys in the middle, we had some buys over here. Looked like some buys over there. They smacked up targets. Then we started back shorting. But I've been pretty much just trading whichever way the market is setting up for the Asian session and then get busy with that, even though, you know, over here, theoretically price action is bullish, so it should be waiting for the best buy setup during your session. But if your session is cooking and cracking and it ain't really setting up the way you think it should be setting up, you're looking for the longs, but the longs ain't there, but the shorts are there. Shit, I'm getting active. I'm jumping in and I'm gonna do my things in the market. As you can see right over here, I caught out to the group as the weekend opened. I was looking for buys during the Asian session, but as price action opened, create that Asian low, came up and create that Asian high. I was like, well, hell, why not? If I'm looking for price action to sell off to somewhere down up in here, looking left, I might as well go ahead and catch that little short. Overall, I think I turned. Let me see. Right back into that Asian. I turned about 24 pips out of this trade. Ultimately, was looking for it to go about 40 pips. It didn't make it all the way down there, but I was okay with that. As price action looked left, it didn't show me the signal that I was looking for in the 5 minute, 1 minute that I was going to continue to go bearish. I hopped up out of them shorts and no, I got trailed out of these shorts. Yeah, hold up. Let me go back. I just lied to y'all. Let me go back. I just thought about that. Yeah, I got trailed out of the shorts. Not these ones, but these ones. Back in over here. That's what happened. Yeah. So I was looking for price action to come back down and retest the level, looking left. I was waiting for the loans, waiting for the loans, waiting for the loans. But what happened was, as we zoom in on a 1 minute time frame, this is from Sunday night, trading on that Sunday night during the agent session. Watched all this take off and take place. Saw price action skyrocket up as it came back down, broke the low. I hopped in like right over here somewhere. Price action came all the way back down here and pushed a good 18 pips. 18 pips. I had already trailed the stops. Like I said, I took this trade right here, the short scout, because I was waiting for the loans. Loans was taking forever. So I saw the short setup take place, and then I got in. What I did was trail the stops somewhere right above this level. Somewhere like back right up in there. And as you can see, price action came back and trailed me out in profit, but not a whole bunch of profit. But that's what we was looking for. Price action then came down. What I did was I originally had this area right here identified as the Asian low, and my price action came down just a little bit more. And I saw this type of price action right here taking place. It came down, created this low, and pushed up. Something about this price action right up in here, these 1, 2, 3, 4 candles made me just stick to the charts and made me keep my eye on it. When price action came back down, and did this little move right here, I was in there. Or did I enter from over here? I think I entered from over here. Yeah. Price action came back down. Um, I'm kind of stuttering with where I entered from because it looks a little bit different than my broker from when I got in. But on my brokers, this low right here never broke. So that's what made me hold, because I had stops originally back under the level I was looking for price action to come to. But then once we broke above my entry point right over here, I trailed the stops to there and then be back in the boom. TP1 got smacked. I trailed the stops. Trailing stops got smacked right over here. And then TP finally got hit. I wasn't in for whole TP. So I captured probably about up to what his red line was. I had a TP1 like right up in here, 69.90. And if you know you in the Telegram, then you've seen all these trades from start to finish, where I got in, why I got in, how I got in, all that good stuff. This is the shorts right over here where I got trailed out at. Um, right up here, the price action started to break away, came down 18 pips, got trailed out. And then we waited for the longs. Yeah, like I said, and that thing took off. TP1 got smacked up. Um, yeah, and that's what it was. Then we had the buys and then come back to where we were last night. What I saw was I didn't recognize that price action did create a new high on the 4-hour chart. So it did kind of make me nervous to take these shorts and be looking for these shorts simply because we broke above previous highs right over here on the 4-hour chart. We came up. So theoretically, what we should have been looking for was a retracement of this level of this impulse move here that broke into the highs. And that would have gave us the long setup. We just saw price action came down, found a support, pushed up. Didn't really break my structure, but when it came back down, it did not break support looking left. And then potentially would have been set up looking for those buys. But for some reason inside of me, I just thought from a higher time frame perspective that we should have, or I should have been looking for a retracement back into, some of this 1-hour support structure right down in here, kind of eating up some of all these stop losses, and then price action just took off and created a new higher high. So ultimately, I was okay with that because during the New York session, I came back to the charts. I saw price action do all this here. And when we came back down with this wick, your boy did get in and smash all the way up to the top. As we click back over to the K-Lou Gremio, we got the entry somewhere right over here, right over here, right over here. You know what I'm saying? Right there, right there, right there. We got the entry right up in there. So when we got in live, and then just roll that thing to the top side. Yeah, that thing push all the way up. So what happened was, as price came back up, I was already expecting this wick to fill, but if I did see price action start to set up or develop with these wicks here at the top, as it did in live time, what I did was I trailed the stops right up under here, this 15-minute low. And I'll tell you why I did that, because once price action breaks that low, then it's going to come back for a retracement. So I had stops like right up under this candle, right up under here, got trailed out. And ultimately, I didn't want to lose all those profits I had from catching that pretty good entry. So ultimately, like I said, I was looking for the buy tonight again to come up into a high time frame perspective point where I'm looking to short the market off from that zone area. But yeah, a little bit of trade recap of what I, seen this week or what I had cracking for this week. But yeah, we gonna see. Um, yeah, ultimately that bullish momentum does look like it's starting to slow down quite a bit. All right, because when we pushed up, you know what I'm saying, we was a bit choppy back up in here, but when we got up out of this zone, boom, like consolidation, boom, we big impulse to the top side, pulled all the way back down, retest. Then we had some straight impulsive candles that started to restart that or continue that bullish uptrend. Price action pushed up, but when you get up in here, it's just very, very choppy. You do got a slight impulse here, but we ultimately still consolidating. And I'm wondering if this was the zone versus way back up in here that I should have been looking for price action to hit, because currently it does look like it wanted to leak. So yeah, we could be just sitting back and watching tonight. We're gonna see what we're gonna have around. Ultimately, I'm looking for this white line to get hit before I think about taking buys back to the top side. But I mean, I want to see this. This is starting to look a little shaky to me. Okay, we're gonna stay above there because we already retested this zone right here with this move right here. So only thing I'm thinking of is possibly a liquidity grab under here and then kick back to the top side. But if we come down too impulsively, yeah, I ain't taking them bars right there. It is a shaky entry. We gonna see. Second. All right, cool. The kind of had a little streak going on this count before last night. Smacking on this count. I really don't trade off this count probably once a week maybe. But yeah, last night I had, all these positions open over here. They did start pushing profit for a little bit, but then, we got ate up. What you gonna do? We need this level right here to get hit. It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, my friend. All right. Got this fresh pack of gummy bears on dip. All right, so coming from the London. Let me access how to that. This shouldn't be here. All right, so coming from last night's Asian session, into the London, the New York session, we just for the most part consolidating like a mother flipper. And we look like we want to go more bearish than we do want to go bullish simply because if we start looking at price action back here, we got a low, we got a high, potentially a higher low, new higher high, higher low was broken. So you got new low, lower high with no new lower low produced just yet. So if, like I said, price action does not come down here, like I need to come down here or get up out of this zone, like I need to get up out of this zone, then potentially, potentially we got the high with the low, lower high. We're going to create that new lower low. And then potentially, maybe this little thought process like I had back in over here could be what's setting up for tonight. I'm not 100% sure, simply because of this right here is you took out the high, you took out the low. So price action is consolidating for the most part right now, or just chopping around. So you're gonna have to grab liquidity somewhere to get this big boost off. I did check the news earlier this week. Not really much coming out as far as AUD news. We did have some USD news later on within the week, but we got some GBP red folder in the morning. Ooh, CPI. I'm gonna have to stay up for that. CPI CAD. Ooh. This right here. I don't think this is gonna move the market too much, but it is red folder USD news. They're going into Friday. Not too much on the slate, not too much. So just following the price action, we're going to try and see if we can make some moolah. Okay, if we break above this high, I might think about taking an entry right here. That's 3 peps away. Nasal, I need my nasal spray and my glasses. I'm just I'm bad though. You already know. I need some guest appearances on this mother. Yeah. I'm bad. I'll take you that though. And they kill me. You know how much I really loved you. So much I want them. You. So, I was gonna sit on this, but I mean, I'm gonna put an alert right here. But if not, I'm gonna just keep singing because I ain't got nothing to do. Alert right up there just in case we start breaking highs. But what I want to do is kind of just flow through some of the other charts what we had or that I have. And we talk about this trade pushed up good 240 of them things. So if you ain't figure out how to go from no pips to 240 pips and learn how to get out, then you probably shouldn't be trading. But what we were looking for is the price action making higher highs and higher lows, come back and retest this 1 hour support. I think I went over this on the last video. So yeah, check that video out. We got more breakdown, descriptive detail on what I was looking for there. But overall, looks like DJ is trying to flip bearish. See how we look over the daily. Okay, so the higher low to the higher high. So this low to this high point is the complete range of the daily time frame. Price action is allowed to come all the way back to the bottom before resuming back bullish and still be considered in a bullish trend. I think if we break through this level right here on the lower time frame, might be in trouble. I do see price action already reacting from that low demand level though, from the 4 hour chart, from the 4 hour, but we ain't breaking no structures though. If we break above this structure, there's a higher probability we potentially go bullish from here, but we need to close above 66,192, 166.192 first. Looking over the UCAD, DJ, like I said, it do look like it's starting to roll over bearish though. So I will wait to see what happens, how we get up out of this little bit of 4 hour, little 1 hour, 15-minute range, however you want to identify from this high to this low. See if it breaks above high highs and high lows, or if it continue to come down, and then yeah, you just ride it like that. But overall, higher time frames are bullish on GJ, so definitely I would consider whatever this downtrend is right here, retracement phase within the market. The UCAD, UCAD didn't. UCAD gave a couple entries, but never really totally hit TP. The currently definitely downtrending. Definitely needs to be reanalyzed. Boom to the boom. That's a 4 hour chart. Let's go to the daily. Boom to the moon. Yeah, so we're definitely downtrending on the daily time frame and a 4 hour time frame on UCAD. Need some of this fuckery here. Delete, 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 delete. Just waiting for those, but those ain't about to play out just yet. Them ain't, we can't take none of these positions. That's why I'm really eager to delete them. Delete, 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 delete. Delete what you don't need, because it's only gonna make you confused in the long run. So the way I would read this, daily low, daily high that was broken right over here, came back to retrace, push up into the highs, and then now we broke this higher low on the 4 hour time from that push you into the high. So faked out that daily high, retested that daily high, still continuing bearish. So high, low, lower high, lower low. So currently making a new lower low on the 4 hour chart. Like I said, higher time frame are bullish. So best thing I would potentially do is wait, depending on how, let's see how price action gets out of this range from down here. If we close above 33,577. Definitely probably will be waiting for price action to pull back to 35,093. That is a pretty big range. So yeah, sounds like it needs to be news induced. Otherwise, it's just gonna leak from right where it is. It's just gonna keep consolidating right here, and then it's just gonna roll over on your ass. Kind of like something like this right here: consolidate, roll over, and then pull back. So yeah, if we don't get above that 33,609, then yeah, I would probably just wait for the rollover to continue. Barely. We just looked at GJ, UJ. UJ is probably what's causing GJ to drop. Because GU probably is bullish as a motherfucker. Yeah, so UJ is definitely what's causing GJ to drop. So yeah. Overall, UJ has rolled over bearishly on the 4-hour time frame. As you can see, a little diagram with high, low, high, 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 low, high, high. We've already broken that last higher low that pushes into the highs right down here. So ultimately, should be waiting for a retracement move on UJ. But I don't know, UJ don't like to retrace like that. That's why I don't trade this shit. And that's why I kind of start marking it up because it was getting on my I'm nervous. I'm tripping. But yeah, I would definitely I don't know. I would sit back and watch UJ for a little bit. Definitely with the USD news that came out last week that caused that market to drop so much. Yeah. But continually, definitely, I would continue to follow the structure: high, low, lower high, lower low, somewhere down here. I'll wait for some type of pullback move to get active on UJ. But like I said, UJ doesn't pull back like all the rest of the pairs. UJ just keep leaking, just keep leaking, just keep leaking, and you just have to get in where you fit in. Pushing over to GU. GU is bullish, 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 breaking above higher time frames. Supply zone coming back to retest. So what we can see right here. Yeah, let's see if GJ or GU stays above 1.17421, you might have some action back to the top side. I couldn't necessarily tell you where your target would be, but yeah, I would like that setup there. Let's see here. We got the high, very low, very high, yeah, over. Let's see, we got any, yeah, right up in here, yeah. 17 points or 1.17724 will be a good takeoff area, but you would have to see that price action maintain and hold up from that point first before trying to go back long, because it definitely could leak. What was that we was looking at? GJ that faked above the high and then came right back in. Yeah, it definitely could fake above the high, then come right back in on your ass. GU, yeah, fake above the high, then come right back in on your ass. So be careful with that. Definitely wait for that support to form. How do you identify support to form? You got a bearish candle close, bullish candle form right next to it. And it closes off bullish. Depending on how strong that bullish candle closes, what's going to be your indicator of, is price action getting ready to push back bullish, or is this just like a, what do you call it, a base? I can't think of the name of it, but something like this right here. But yeah, something like this right here, pushed up, consolidated for a little bit, and then push back up or stall in the market. Oh, we go to gold. Gold, I have some getting ass setups over here on gold. Um, yeah, I was looking for buys. I think maybe possible a retest back into this area right over here. I remember talking about specifically was all this liquidity that was starting to build on this level. So if price action didn't set up properly, definitely couldn't take that trade. But also would have had, some type of buy stop, I guess I was looking at, as price got above this level right over here. Definitely let it break and retest. We pushed up to that level. So I probably would not have placed a buy limit or a buy stop here. But if I would have, then it probably would have been entered with this push into the highs right here, and then probably would have made it through that stop loss. Damn, big ass stop loss, but hell no. Hell no to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. No, I would never have held that stop loss on gold. But overall, as you can see, psychology right here, definitely booming, busting on gold. Currently pushing to the place where I would have been setting up looking to short from. So for all the people in the back, like I did with these trades over here, I'm gonna set this one up right here. Put some stops like right up there. If I traded gold, this would be a setup I would look for. Oh, go back, my man. Something like this, depending on what the rest of the time frames would tell me. But this is the area I was looking for price action when I set up these buys down here. I was looking for the pull all the way back up to there until I can short that bitch again. high, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, and something like that. Yeah. Bing bang caboodle. But you gotta wait and see because price action still could manipulate, grab some liquidity, and still leak. So this right here will be like step one of a step three phase of what I wanted to see to potentially take shorts back into the low. BTC not looking at that shit, and then back to the AU. Price action has not moved. Oh my gosh. I'm about to have a BF. Oh. We did go back bully. Damn it, man. That might have been my entry, bro. I should have went heavy right. We stayed above this low. So one of the things that would have thrown me off for the buys tonight is if we would have broke below this low and then just smashed through my sniper entry I was looking for down here. Then I would be like, yeah, but I also noticed that we still are making higher lows. If you bump back out to the 15-minute time frame, price action still is making higher lows. Hello, 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 hello. And then ultimately, this will be a new high low that's going to push us into the TP ranges. I should have. I ain't gonna say no perfect words on lie. Oh, that sucks, Brody, because I would have had entry from like right here. I did catch these little scalps over here. They kind of just not pushing back in the profit. But what if that was it? 215. 215. Let me put 20 of them things. And then TP way up there. About 80 of them things. What? Ooh, price is coming down, come down. Price is coming down. But yeah, so I was looking for this area right here to get smacked 67,289 for that sniper entry, but man, it still could come down there and still smack and still smack. Nigga dummy. Yeah, I'll be looking goofy as hell because I ain't wait. But yeah, overall, we just sit back eating gummy bears and waiting. Mm. So we got 4 more entries over here. So ain't no FOMO. 0.01. FOMO that thing. And then with the big account, or the bigger account. We call it big account, but bigger account. We'll see if we can get in. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get in. I don't know what y'all gonna do. Damn it, man. At this point, there is nowhere I would want price action to pull back to get in at. You know, this right here, if I was like I'm in these over scalps over here, you don't want to see this bearish motion right here. We don't like that. Next thing you know, you start breaking lows. Next thing you know, you got an impulsive counter to the downside, and next thing you know, stop loss hit. Which is probably what about that. But I'm okay with that though, because like I said originally, we want it from down here, down here. Damn it, I knew I should have waited until later to come. It's now you're gonna be freaking waiting. Oh, good girl. Get down here, my boy. Right down there, my boy. What do you mean? It was very hard to sit through all this too. Because I damn sure wanted to short it. I saw this coming and didn't take advantage of it. Why? Because I wanted to wait for the buys. Fucking 30 pips, bro. Just sitting there just watching it just leak. Just leak. Trying to stay disciplined to the rules. Listen to all the ones that do stay disciplined. Man, call that. If you see the trade look good, take trade. Whether you lose, you manage that risk. But if trade look good, you take trade. Yeah, if you know what you're doing, don't take the trade if you don't know what you're doing and the trade look good. There's a difference. If you don't know what you're doing and the trade look good, you probably need to keep watching. If you know what you're doing and you know how to get active and you've been consistent and you've been hitting, your trade's been going where you thinking they was gonna go. If it looked good, take it. You know what I'm saying? I second guess myself right here, and I could have been done for the night. Instead, I'm sitting over here trying to figure out how to come and get into these buys because I didn't pull the trigger down here when I saw it. Because I was waiting for my zone to hit. Been disciplined to the rules, ladies. All right. Or the news. But I have been, trying to peep at that London a little bit. I don't like the way it moves. It just be acting funny. It just don't do what I want it to do. Like, oh, like, I be trying to tell him, like, just go this way, and then it be going the other way. And then I'm like, man, this session, I'm going back to that Asian. I mean, duh. Don't get it twisted. All right, 'cause we will get that capping in this bitch. Like, it's nothing. It's nothing. We will bust. We will bust. But yeah, I don't, the London session, I mean, I guess it's all right, but I didn't got so used to the goddamn Asian session, it just, throw the paper out. Oh, throw the paper out. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Stuff you make nuggets. Yeah. Ooh. Right. So it's just like sit and watch the charts. Sit and watch the charts. There's nothing going on right now. Nothing. Nothing. So now it's the boiling part of where we just sit and we wait and we let the trade develop or we let the trade develop. Hate that this retest of the structure most recently broken did not give us a new high. I do not like that. Let's look at it from a different view. Yep, no new high. Is that kind of worries me about continuation bias because we pushed up, big bully, didn't break the high, came back down. Pushed up, big bully, didn't break two highs, came back down. Now this last push is like, my bad. The last push, you got to, you got to do something because, just slowly but surely just pushing up and it's going to leak. When they come back down, it's going to leak and they're going to eat all this right. Oh, You'll watch one of them videos and they be dragging like a stick through the sand or something, or the wind and the ocean leaves be splashing against the house roofs and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be so satisfying when that candle drop and smack all through this structure right here because it's gonna come through like this right here. That's what it's gonna look like. And if you in the trade, your heart gonna go, oh look. And yeah, it's just such a satisfying feeling, especially when you're on the right side. Now, if you're on the wrong side and let's go, you ain't want to experience that because man, oh man. But those experiences are what teach you how to get active and what to look for and how to identify and how to get out, how to know when to get out. Because yeah, if you don't go through that shit, then yeah, you probably ain't gonna learn it the best way. You probably gonna learn from somebody trying to tell you how to do it versus you seeing and knowing how to do it, and then your ass is gonna keep losing. Because that's what I had to do. I had to go through it, baby. I had to go through the stroke. Well, yeah, I'm ready to slide already because any price action ain't moving. For me, if I see I come to the charts, price action ain't moving, I know what I'm looking for. I put them alerts on. I ain't trying to look at no charts until them alerts go off. But you did, because I mean, this right here is what drives niggas crazy. You know what I'm saying? Sitting in front of the charts, watching the charts, and it just move back and forth, 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 back and forth. Especially if you got in early. Now you're on drawdown, back and forth, 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 back and forth. Yeah, price action be tap dancing on your nerves. Come on, man, just push up, man. Why you want to push up? You're supposed to push up from here, man. He told me if I follow the trading strategy plan, just like he laid it out, and I was supposed to do this, and it was the right time, and it was the right momentum, and had the right indicators on, and the right things, then the trade was supposed to work. Now it ain't working. Goofy ass got in early, or your goofy ass going to the wrong person. Your goofy ass don't know what you doing. Rally shouldn't be on the chart. But yeah, I'm gonna limit a good 10 minutes. I got on too early. We have noticed that during quarter number four, price action has been maneuvering a little differently. Price action has been maneuvering a little bit differently, different time as far as when it's been taken off, or actually, showing like you got some volume or some momentum in the market. But yeah, yeah, shake it. Ooh. Mhm. Okay. I don't know, my friends. I don't know. Let's see where it go. I'm expecting big bullish reaction from down here somewhere. Let's see what happens. Price action is kind of flip flopping around on me right now. There's no another place to go. You like you know. Okay, you. This is why I originally had that line at two. Oh, that's funky. Oh, I might have missed my entry card. Three, that's why I had the entry. I had to get right to it. Oh, that would have hit. Oh, that would have hit. Oh, it's out there. It's out there. It's out there. Damn it. But I think if you go all the way back to the beginning of this video, this was the point I was looking at price action to push to, but I moved it down. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna come a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. I'm gonna be able to snipe. I'm gonna be able to snipe. You know, catch it. But they get on the back end though. Yes, yes. Yes, please. Chicken wing, hot dogs and bologna. I'm out with my homies. We chilling with macaroni. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. I'm out there with my homies. You see some smoke gas it's outside now. Don't come out here with the fakeness now. Don't come out here gassing up and then no one do nothing with it now. Either way, no matter what it do right here, win, lose, draw. Here's what it is. Try to catch a little bullish continuation. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see. All the people in the back. We are officially into this trade. We got entries as early as 341, 382, and then 464 to the buy side. Not looking for shorts. Stops around 67, 215, 67, 215, 67, 215. Yeah, got these little four more entries over here. Same stop, 67, 215. I wouldn't necessarily call them four more entries either. I just saw a spot where I thought price action was going to take from, and it didn't. So, but sometimes I do get a little antsy, and sometimes I do get it a little early. So I'm okay with four more entries. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes, most majority here lately these last 3 weeks, I've been patient. I've been able to sit and wait for my levels to hit. Like I said, I had the green line right here up a little bit more. I don't know if I took a picture of it or not. But I had that green line up a little bit more, but then at the last minute I moved it down to where that alert position is. And yeah, we're gonna see. if he gonna take off. Scout something. See what. Do the baby roll. Do the baby roll. Yo, bro, if this trade takes off and smacks up TP, I would like to point out some gas. I can't point it out. I can't get y'all the gas, bro. Y'all ain't even paying for this. I ain't getting no likes on this, bro. What's the point? I mean, but yeah, I mean, okay. This same exact setup, I can tell you this much. The same exact setup has happened every day this week if this trade plays out and smacks up TP. So the way I should have been looking for setups all week, even yesterday, the same exact setup has happened every day this week, and it has smacked TP. So we went through the trades that I took earlier during the week. You can kind of see a little bit over here and a little bit over there. So if you watch from the beginning and you've seen the trade setups that I put out, man, definitely this is also kind of how or where I had similarities as far as uh want to get into this trade. Because it's been there all week. But yeah, something like that. You know, can't give away all the gas, but that's a little bit of gym right there. So if you watching, shout out to you. Rewind to the part where I was telling you how I was getting in the trades this week. And this is you look at this, is pretty much the same price action, same setup. mm-hmm, mm-hmm. To the people right all. To the people right all. Come on, man. Just push on up. Let me get up out of this trade so I can go do what I got to do, man. 16 pips. I might trail stops. Well, I'm feeling good. Price action. Well, yeah, I think I'm about to slide. If you're watching, you got the trade set up, fair idea how we got to this point. Win or lose, you know. If it hit, then you know how to come back and rewind the video and get back active. If it lose, then you know, zoom the chart out a little bit, which is what I would do. Zoom the chart out a little bit, see what you missed. See if this high to this low to this lower high really was sitting us down to make that new lower low. See if it does come all the way back to this 1 hour time frame. See if when it does get back down here, if it does it give you a bullish setup from here? That's if it don't take off from right here, then short off from up there. So a lot of good homework to take away from this trade setup idea, thought process, psychology right here. Like I said, win or lose. Outside of that, I'm about to slide. I'm up a couple good pips. I don't think this pushing. Yeah, this ain't pushing the profit yet. But on my bigger account, I'm up from the down here somewhere. But yeah, so I'm about to slide. Peace in the bottle, hair grease. I gotta go out here and check on my kids and get me a bottle of water. I got cotton mouth like a mother. But like and subscribe. Holla at your boy. If you got questions, outside of that, I'm out. Peace.